Are they going to get the bit with...
What?
Wait.
Where you're bullying me, yeah. They're going to get all of that, yeah.
Really?
Hey guys, and welcome to Vanguard Tactics. I'm Stephen Box, and I'm joined today by...
Me.
Joe Coles.
Yeah. Did you miss me? That's what I want to know. Steve says that no one missed me for not being here.
Nobody asked where's Joe when I was sat in my office at home.
Or maybe they did, and you just ignored it. Like, get rid of it. Like, he's just a chump, that Joe.
Block those comments.
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually. And today is day 70, and we support all aspects of the 40k hobby, community, and all that good stuff. But we do take a little bit more of a competitive lens on things, don't we? Well, I try to sometimes.
I try to, and then just stumble straight away immediately.
But that's why you're here.
Yeah.
You're the bridge, I think. You're the bridging gap, which we need. Every good show needs a good bridge. You're the bridge.
Yeah.
There we go. Plus, you know, you're just here really for comedy value, I think. Entertainment.
Yeah. To laugh with, not at.
Absolutely. Nobody ever laughs at you, Joe. Nobody ever laughs at you, Joe.
I wish that was the truth.
Yes. We were actually just discussing how Joe likes to wind me up.
Yeah.
So, for example, we're currently... Here is the backboard of our gaming board, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like our backdrop. Joe does this all the time.
When we're recording, and he's like, Joe, don't do that. And I'm like...
He'll do it deliberately. Yeah. Don't. It's not even that secure, mate.
Oh, sorry.
And now, you know, so that's what I was saying, and Joe will do it deliberately. Or I'll be like, oh, Joe, I'm just about to film. When you walk downstairs, could you walk quietly? And he'll just walk like an elephant.
Like a toddler, I'll jump like double-footed from every step all the way down.
That's what I've got to put up with. Anyway. Also, loads of new stuff coming out. By the way, GW's message that they put out today, I actually shared it on our Facebook community. Absolutely spot on Games Workshop, and you have our full support with exactly what you put out today. And if people don't like it, then they can unsubscribe from this channel, and I think that's great as well. So yeah, we want to make sure we are supporting absolutely everybody that wants to play this hobby, or whatever it is they want to choose to do in life. You know, everyone should have that equal opportunity. So yeah. Anyway, well done, GW. Love that today. Yeah. And hopefully you guys agree as well, which I'm sure most of you will, and hopefully all of you will. And what else have we got here? What else came out today? New size of table that we'll be playing on going forward is been suggested that the 2,000 point game is played on a slightly smaller board. Yeah. Now, I did have an initial panic because we've just invested in 5 or 6 6x4 tables here.
Yeah. Some of them haven't even had models put on them. They were rolled out, put here, other mats put on top, and that's it.
And already I've got the scalpel in hand. Yeah. Ready to cut those mats. Yeah. You know, but already I'm over it. If GW think it's the best way to play, I'm on board with it. Because from what I've seen recently at Games Workshop, they've been on the money with their suggestions. So, yeah, I'm going with it.
Are they going to change the size of Age of Sigmar? Because the standard 2,000 points for that is 6x4.
I don't know. I don't know, Joe.
But yeah.
I'm not full of art. You did it again.
I'm sorry. So, yeah. So what we're going to do now, go and buy all those really cheap Kill Team mats on eBay now.
Because 4 of those together makes your new board.
Yeah.
You pushing the biceps. That's a nice little trick, by the way. Yeah. When you're doing your posing, if you get your fist behind your bicep, rather than having like that, you can give it a push forward, and it makes the arm look much thicker. Okay.
But unfortunately, most of that isn't muscle.
Just give it a good push forward. Now, if we were to get rid of that light and go for 2 down lighting, we'd real look muscular. Yeah.
Get the old baby oil on.
No, you don't use baby oil. Okay.
No.
That's a misconception.
What, are they just naturally greasy men?
No, because baby oil runs in the crevices, and the crevices then basically project light, and it doesn't give you the depth that you want.
Surely you look like you're glowing then.
No, but not from the creases. You want the creases to be matte, because they want to be dark, so it looks like you've got more definition.
So I could shave all my hair off and make it look like I've got recesses.
You could do that if you want, Joe. Yeah, you could do that. That is completely... You do you, bro.
Cool.
You know, whatever makes you happy, I'm happy. If you're happy, you know.
Pro tip, shave squares.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, there's some bodybuilding tips for you. If you want any others, guys, throw them at me.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Questions about Warhammer, because this is a Warhammer channel.
If you want to know how to shave your legs, I've done it multiple times, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Or tan. Yeah.
Do you like a bit of the old fake bake, don't you?
I've probably had more fake tans than most people. I don't really have a comparison to put it against.
Joey Essex.
Don't know, maybe. I have had a lot. Anyway, so what else we got here?
People asking questions.
Also, guys, I've been using my men's cream, haven't I? Spoke about it on the live before, and I think it's working. I feel like I'm looking younger.
Less aged.
Yeah, I think it's starting to take place now. Anyway, who have we got in the chat? Henrik, Manic, Happy Camper, Rizal, Wayne, Jack, Wargaming, Cuba, the War Mistress, Primali, Jack. So we got a question here. We got a question. Morning, gents. Stephen, 2 questions. You're only allowed 1.
Well, it says number 2, but it's only got number 1 in there. We'll just roll it into it.
2 questions. Morning, Stephen. 2 questions. In a previous video, you mentioned Death Company weren't optimized. Can you elaborate on what you meant by that? Secondly, would you showcase your armies? So, Death Company are optimized as long as they have a jump pack. They're not so optimized in the current rule set for the Primaris. I was referring to Primaris Death Company because you can only put 10 in a repulsor. That means that repulsor is going to take a long time to get anywhere. It's a big old threat.
Apart from the extra wound, Primaris Intercessors have got the same, less attacks than a normal Death Company with a chainsword.
Well, it's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same attacks.
But what if?
But you can't take the Thunderhammers.
Yeah, only 1 on the Sergeant, and that's it.
Yeah, and you need 5.
Yeah.
If you could give them any weapon you wanted, maybe.
Well, you might see it.
And now, remember as well, they said Astartes chainswords are going to get better, so that means the jump pack boys are going to get better.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We've
no!
Gone off the page.
Oh no!
And this we'll showcase our armies. We'll do Steve's from a bit further away.
What?
Because just so they're a little.
How dare you? How very dare you? I know you hate my painting. I think it's beautiful. I get a lot of nice.
Your Ultramarines are nice.
They're
much better now. I put transfers all over them.
My new Ultramarines I've painted. They're pretty special. They would look better with decals though. I'm not gonna lie. But my Harlequins are great, and you know it.
Some of them are alright.
The new ones I painted, they're on point.
We need to redo your Blood Angels though. I reckon.
They were a quick job.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. A quick job. Now you've elevated them to fame levels. Now we need to make them look beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I've cut myself.
Oh.
How
did you do that?
I literally don't know. My arm is bleeding.
Oh. He's died. He bleeds for this craft.
Anyway. May the internet be strong. Hey guys, have you charged your iPhone? No, we've only got 8% battery left on this though. Morning. What? Made it live for the first time in days. I missed you, Constable Butterworth. Oh,
good. Thank you.
Yeah,
I missed you too.
Shame we didn't have time for the servitor's voice. Yeah. Wow. He wants to shut you down already, mate. What have we got here? Hey guys, you've seen anyone running competitive Salamanders list yet? Bradley from Almost Wargaming says they are a melee army because of their stratagems more than anything else. Do you guys agree? They're a very short-ranged army, so short to mid-range army, I would say.
Have a look at the Salamanders list I put on the list library.
Yeah, so on the Academy we have a library of all of our competitive builds. So when you join the Academy, you get that access to that library going, and we'll be redoing this for 9th edition as well. And as a student on the Academy, you can also submit your list. And I've just told on our previous video, which was just for our community guys, which is in our group, which we literally did at 5 o'clock today, how you can submit your list if you're a student and you want that accessible in the library for other people to see.
With Salamanders, I'm a firm believer, successor chapter, was eager to fight or first to fight, which gives you the additional advance and charge. And then long range marksman.
You mean hungry for battle?
Hungry for battle, that one. They're hungry, thirsty,
eager,
keen. They're just like
happy.
They are Roy keen to get in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, and then you just go 15 to 18 aggressors with a chaplain giving them the buff to get +1 to wound.
Yep.
And then you take a chapter master to give them the rerolls for combat because they need it with their power fists, and then a lieutenant. And then you just let your opponent come to you, or you just advance as much as you can.
So some serious comments. Some people are suggesting null oil rather than baby oil. Cover yourself in null oil.
Yeah, not null oil gloss.
No, matte.
Matte?
Yeah.
Oh. But then
you want a matte finish?
Your hair gets a little claggy.
So what you're going to do is you're going to null oil in the crevices, okay? And then you're going to get a gloss varnish. You're going to brush it on. So what we used to do sometimes, now this is a real secret tip.
Yeah.
Okay? Now this is secret.
Pro tip.
This is real pro tips that they don't tell you. Okay. Vaseline.
Okay. And then you can slide.
So whoa. No, nothing about sliding.
Like a penguin, just slide onto the stage.
No. So what you do is you get like a nice matte moisturizer.
Yeah.
That gives your skin like a really nice kind of natural glow.
Yeah.
But then the Vaseline, only a little bit, but you just brush it on the areas like the pecs and the delts. And what you do then is you just brush it on the areas that are not crevices. So then you've got this really nice contrast between the matte in the crevices and the gloss of the edges.
Maybe we should do like a picture series of you and me doing these tips to see if it improves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we got here? Jacob said, speaking of baby oil, Stephen, do you still do fitness coaching as well? I do have some clients at the moment, but I'm not currently taking on anyone new at the time, just because this whole thing has been in training Joe's taking up a lot of time at the moment, along with the releasing the terrain, getting the studio ready, producing the content for the academy, creating all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's just been so time consuming that I'm not taking on any new clients. However, I have a huge, great big database of really good coaches I would recommend if you do want some help, that I would definitely work with if I wanted help. Yeah. And if you are serious about changing your mindset, your nutrition, your training in any form of way, then definitely get a coach. Okay, yes, it's worth its weight in gold. Absolutely. Came originally for 40k tips, now come for the Joe and Steve comedy show.
It's more comedy show and baby oil now that it's 40k.
Yeah. Brian said Joe was a chump just like me.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
As long as there's a few of us together and we're not alone, then it's all good.
Chumps together.
Chumps together, yeah.
Chumps together. Yeah, it's an inclusive community of chumps. Yeah.
We could start a team.
Yeah.
The Chumpions.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team Chumps.
Or like Chubba Chumps.
Chubba Chumps.
Like the lollies. Yeah.
What do you think about super heavy tanks in 9th? I thought a shadow sword would be extremely strong against a possible tank meta. I mean, you might not be wrong there, but you could be correct.
But it can. The big gun can only fire at one thing, though.
And is it going to be able to deploy on the table now? Our deployment zone's going to be big enough.
Something like the Sakaran Venator with they're like laser tank destroyers, aren't they? It's got like a long.
Like a poker.
Yeah.
The thing is with the super heavies, you actually want to put one on a long board because they'll always have maximum threat range.
I think the Baneblade, probably the standard Baneblade, is going to be better than the Shadow Sword, just because it has all the guns.
And if it's got those, like, is it a 2d6 option for shots? It'll get some good benefits against Horde. So, yeah. What have we got? JW, this is more theatrical, but would you say writing lists in 17 to 1750 range would account for the rumours price increases? I wish I had most of the points cost for 9. Well, we're actually going to be doing that in the Academy on Sunday, so we're going to be teaching you guys how to write some lists for Sunday in the spirit of that in the Academy. What's it? What we put here? They are the budget Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Yeah, love it. Rizal, I don't have a problem with GW statements. Far from it. In my own armies include all sorts of physical diversity. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, exactly what diversity. If you want to do your army in that way, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. The most important. I mean, yeah. Okay, so new min 6 for 40k depending on points is recommended for 44 by 60 and thought. You do believe it is a new standard over the... How do you believe it will impact the game?
Well...
We've got 4% battery, keep it quick, Joe.
Yeah, Reese said in a post literally minutes ago that in the ITC...
This is in the TO group.
Okay.
It's a private TO group that it might be moving that way in the future. But you still can play the game in the way that... So it still can be played on a 4x6, okay? But possible tournaments in the future might go to the new size.
And you got to think GW. If you play at Warhammer World or you play in GW stores, all of their boards are 6x4.
Currently, yeah,
everything. But
I know that GW in the Warhammer World they've spoke about redoing some of their stuff anyway.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're going to change all of their really nice plastic multi-level hilled kind of nice quality boards.
Maybe they will
for the plastic.
I think they will, because otherwise, think about it this way, right? You've just brought out this incredible. Okay, I'll give you an analogy, right? It would be like me wearing. Well, let's say I get all new kit for Vanguard Tactics using this lovely new logo, and I'm still wandering around in my old team kit. Yeah, but no, you don't. You move with it. You've got to be at the forefront, Joe.
As I said. Age of Sigmar, 2,000 points, 6x4.
Right.
They're not gonna, and they have like 80 tables at Warhammer World. They're not gonna drag those 80 out for Age of Sigmar, bring in the 40k ones, and then the next day swap it around.
You might be right.
That's a hassle.
You might be right.
Yeah.
But I feel like a 40k event should be done on the size that they suggest. So yeah, I'll definitely be moving over to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think if GW are going to set a precedent in their rule book, I think it's a good idea to kind of to go for that one, because there will be a lot of people for ease more than anything. So they're going to do like a little RTT down the road from you.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, "Well, I'll just do it straight out of the book."
Yeah.
There's no complications then. They'll be like, "How are you running this game?" Just read the book that came with all your models.
The mission pack, yeah. Absolutely. That's the way it should be intended. I'm really excited for it. Anyway, so what we got here, Brian said the Chubba Chumps or Champions is the VTB team.
Yeah, I like the Champions.
The Champions. Okay, yeah, nice.
The Chubby Chumps kind of implies something else. Yeah.
So here we go then. This is a question just for you. Constable Butterworth, top 3 Scar units in the Primaris range and why? Right, I'm going...
Why Scar units in the Primaris range?
I'm off.
Right then.
I'm off. If you don't want me, I'm off.
Aggressors are well good. I actually think Reavers are quite usable as well. Steve's literally stood in the doorway in like the dark under shadow. And also, my favourite unit, standard Smash Captain, or just Jump Pack Captain with the Teeth of Terror and the Jagoran Storm Warlord trait. He puts out all the attacks. You're just staring at me now.
Don't look at me.
I am looking at you. You're right next to the camera.
No, don't look at me. Look at the camera.
I look at the camera. Anyway, yeah, Smash Captain, but with a chain sword. Keeps him really cheap. And then with the Teeth of Terror. Reavers are really good if you pair them with the Phobos Librarian for the double move. Just sling them across the table. And then...
Because they can advance and charge.
Because they can advance and charge, yeah. And then... I like the Inceptors. because they're 3 wounds, toughness 5, and then deep striking with all the guns.
Is your new White Scars list in the list library?
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to see Joe's White Scars, then join the academy. Links below. And on that note, we've got 1% battery left. Joe, thank you very much for joining me once again.
Yeah.
Stealing my show at the end there.
We are the champions, my friends. That is correct.
We are the champions.
Can I get a VT t-shirt with
I'm a champion?
I'm a champion.
I'm a champion.
Yeah.
Last question, do you think board size will bring more melee combat and reduce the power of Alpha Strike shootings? Maybe.
I don't
Who knows?
know.
It will speed up the play though.
The Alpha Legion will have a fun day with shooting armies.
How do we know? That's the thing. We don't know yet until it all comes out. But anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. No, I'll see you Monday. See you Monday. We don't do it at the weekends. Monday. 6 o'clock Monday. Take care, and we'll see you then.
Bye-bye. What was your head for?